Guys, hello and welcome to the Liberia TV network. Today is Monday, June 17, 2024, and this is how we are coming to you live here. We just hit the Broad Street, so we are currently at the intersection of Broad and Nelson intersection. I'm Francis KD Kopo coming to you live. Keep following Liberal TV Network as we bring you today's live broadcast where we guide some major happenings in our country. So just to inform you in latest development, uh, over 48 aggrieved partisans of the Unity Party, particularly the entertainers, had a major press conference indicating that they are actually disappointed in the Unity Party, that are up to date. Most of them who really, were suffering, who actually put their all into, the electoral process, they have been let down. Most of them don't have job, and they are actually like thinking as to what is happening. This was not the reason why the Unity Party was elected. They provided some exception that during the CDC-led regime, those entertainers who actually supported the CDC, they were sane. Majority of them had job. They were stratified doing things, but unlike the Unity Party government, they don't have absolutely anything doing, so they don't really know what is going on with the Unity Party. Is it that the Unity Party just use them to actually, satisfy their own need or what? So there have been numerous of exceptions coming up from them. So they said if the government cannot actually attend to them, they are coming up with the next plan of action. But howbeit, we just hit the Kerry Street, and we are going down Kerry Street to show you central Monrovia this morning. So today is June 17, 2024. Keep following Liberal TV Network as we bring you live coverage. So also just to let you know, the government of Liberia and EU to converge the 11 Joint Implementation Committee in Monrovia from June 17 to the 18th, 2024. So basically this committee will be there to actually look at, they will be looking at some of the impacts the EU have in Liberia, and they will also be looking at some of the challenges, and they will also be rectifying few things and adjusting some of those activities or some of their projects that they have in Liberia. So based on the report that will be coming from the committee, that's how exactly they're going to operate. So these are just major happenings and current happenings in our country. Also, during the course of last week, there was this, a session coming from citizens that the JNB government is not really proceeding well. There are a lot of things that the president needs to do, and the president is not doing. And then the president is actually focusing on something else. So there have been numerous of critics. There have been numerous of things being said, to JNB government. In reversion to that, the president of the Republic of Liberia said he is not going to carry on a magic. So henceforth, they should give him some time in. They should give him some time in handling Liberian issues, because he is not a magician to actually do anything of such. To actually, develop Liberia in needs of time. There are a lot of things that needs to be done. So citizens are saying, but you said you came to rescue. During the election time, you said whatsoever things that was, miscalculated or that wasn't actually done, your team is here to actually do it. So you've been around for the past 6 years. You saw all of those lapses that the former regime, the CDC-led regime, actually, carry on. Why is it that now you are, giving the citizens a reflection that you are not a God to carry on, miracle? So these are just exceptions coming from citizens across the nation. To also let you know, Martin KN Kollie, one of the strong supporter of the JMB election. Immediately after the election, there was this asset recovery team that was set up by the administration of JMB, and Martin Kollie was one of those individuals actually recruited or appointed as one of those guys to actually recover one of the missing asset. So since then and up to date, Martin has been writing some critical, synopsis. He had been saying some critical thing against the government, saying that the government doesn't need well for the Liberian people. The government needs to do this. The government needs to do that. So citizens have been raising concern. But why is it that this person is in the government? He is part of the government, but then he is critiquing the government on a daily basis. All right. So in view of that, why he was writing against the government, a few weeks later in the same course, he came up with a publication that he has an online TV and online platform that will actually be providing tangible and reliable information to the Liberian people. And that TV station is called the Verita Online TV online show, and also they have the newspaper component of it. So people were saying no, it is wrong. Martin don't need to actually have a TV station or a newspaper to actually be critiquing the government. He is always pointing out ills against the government, but then why can't he come up with a solution to actually tackle some of these things? But instead he is always saying things against the government, and saying that the government is not doing this, the government is not doing that. So citizens have been coming up with numerous of assertion their view. So in that light, last week he immediately resigned as one of those appointees from the asset recovery team. So as we speak, he is no longer part of the asset recovery team, guys. So keep following. I'm Princess KD Kollie. We stay around Central Monrovia, and this is how this place looked like this morning. So guys, to also let you know, the Oil Palm Association of Liberia, they have hailed the president of the Republic of Liberia, especially the agricultural ministry, for securing a grant from them to actually implement or to maintain their farm across the nation. So they are saying that at least they are seeing some progress. Despite everything is not yet 100% for the agricultural sector, but they are seeing some progress from the JMB government in terms of agriculture. So LIS, which is the Liberia Immigration Service, came out with a statement last week that, especially during the course of the weekend, that Liberia have 178 border points, and the 178 border points, only 48 points are actually secure. All of the other points are actually vulnerable. So it raises serious threat to the security sector of Liberia. So they are calling on the government to see how best more manpower can be employed in the immigration service or in other security forces to ensure that all of Liberia's major border points are secure and things are actually regulated well. So these are concerns coming from the security department, especially the Liberian Immigration Service. So if they are saying so, then this actually is a serious emergency call to the government and also to the nation, that there is a need for the government to look into the security aspect of Liberia to ensure that things are normally done properly. We all know the issue about drugs. So drugs, certainly one entity like the DA cannot handle the issue of drugs, cannot stop drugs issue. So the only way drugs issue can be curtailed is to see how best other security apparatus, other security agencies can actually be, organized, can have the logistics and manpower to actually carry on things. So guys, if you are still following us, we are right here at the Benson Street marks. So we are now on Benson Street, trying to make our way down. So we are around town this morning to bring you current and life happenings in Liberia. So in another development, since last week and up to date, there have been a serious tension at the University of Liberia. We all know the University of Liberia is an old age tense situation at the UA campus. As long as things are not really moving in a core, the students definitely get on the wrong page, and at the end, it actually hinders the learning process at the university. So you will definitely see administrators, staff of the university or faculty trying to actually downplay learning activities. In view of the above, the staffs, especially the instructors, came up with a statement this gone time that the government owed them some serious money, both the part-time and full-time instructor. So if the government cannot pay them, definitely they will not teach. So they have disengaged they are disengaged from all of learning activities. So as we speak, they have laid on charges. They said he will not enter in any of the classes until the government pay them. So currently, as we speak, today is Monday. Students are to be in class learning, but unfortunately, we are not seeing anything of such. So we all know the issue about year is an OH crisis. We don't really know what kind of mechanism the government can actually put into place, how the government can actually handle this in order to seize down the tension or to have, an amicable solution. Like other countries, if you go to like Sierra Leone, like go Ghana, Gambia, Nigeria, other African or West African countries around us here, when you see a state-run university, definitely you will get to know that yes, this is a state-run university. But unlike Liberia, when you come to Liberia, someone tells you that this place is University of Liberia or the state-run university, you become doubtful in your own thoughts. So these are just current happenings in our country. So keep following. We stay on Benson Street. So this is how this place look like. I'm Princess KN Kollie coming to you live. So today is Monday, June 17, 2024. Just yesterday, it was the International Day of the African Child, and today is Monday. I think today the day gonna be observed because we all know Liberia Sunday itself is a holiday, and any holiday that falls on another holiday, especially on the weekend, to say right, definitely what the government is to see how best they can actually push say holiday to a working day in order for that day to be celebrated properly. So guys, we are still on Benson Street. Keep following. I'm Princess KN Kollie coming to you live.